Welcome back to the Blaze Gang channel with your boy RajGee, and today I'm going to be reacting to the other YouTube channel of Project 863, which is We Are 863. Now, in We Are 863 is where Subject 4, us, helped Matthias and Sam and Woods investigate further into this whole 863 that's going on in Nelson Cyphers and what's going on right now, and gathering up clues to help them on their search. Now, if you guys don't know about Spellbound Plus, come on, I'll put the link in the description below. But Spellbound Plus is where us as Subject 4, we come up with theories, memes, and all that, and then we'll see Matthias, Sam, and Woods react to them and pick up clues, and then our clues that we give them. So, and in this one is called Addressing the Tension Between Us. Has this gone too far? Now, in the other Project 863 video I did where we see Matthias and Woods getting riled up and emotions were brought out, like frustrations and all that. Like, regardless of the matter is, it's all a team, and if you start fighting between the team, it breaks up. It makes the team effort different. It breaks that bond that you guys have, and it's like you guys are letting somebody break that up between you guys, and certain stuff like that destroys friendship, and they're not going to let that get between them and their search for these vials and what's going on. And that doesn't stop them, because they did another video where they found the vials and they just took them back, which was, I was applauding for that. Like, I was so happy. I know you guys were happy as being part of the gang, you guys know. But I'm ready to hop into it and see what other members of Subject 4 has found and their theories onto what's going on. So let's just hop right into it. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? And let's hop in.
Hello and welcome to We Are 863, where we, including you, are 863. What is so funny? Why do you always laugh at me when I do this?
I don't know, it's just the way you said welcome.
This guy pisses me off.
Oh, stop.
So today, what are we doing? I think we're going to do something new, something fresh, and something original today. We're going to look at spellbound theories, memes, and discoveries, and as well as Reddit.
Yeah, groundbreaking stuff. We've never done that before.
But we need to, because Subject 4 has always brought us all of the clues and discoveries that we keep missing.
That on Spellbound, again, I have a Spellbound, you know what I mean, RajGee Evans, and I will be going through that too on my end. I'll be showing you guys some of the stuff that I had put up, and most of it's just like me putting out links to the videos I had made of Project 863, but also I throw some memes out there and all that. But we're also gonna look at some other people's theories and all that, so we're gonna get into that too.
So take it away, Samantha.
All right, folks, when you're on Spellbound Plus, go over here to stories. Bam, that's how you find everything.
Oh, by the
Look
way,
at that.
Project 863 Plus, you get all sorts of exclusive dope things, so you make sure you sign up for Project 863 Plus premium membership. You get extra stuff just from us. You get access to all of the discoveries. Chanel over here has been spending tons of time documenting and analyzing all sorts of things, taking up-close pictures. In a premium membership, you get access to all that good stuff. So sign up now. Support us in our advancements in 863. I'm trying to take down, I'm not done yet, the evil villains of the world. We could barely even take down one small guy, but it's okay.
We're getting there.
We're growing.
Please help fund us.
As attackers. What are we?
We're defenders.
No, we're just like, we're just
a little-
investigators and explorers, collectors, sure.
We're just trying to get that serum, you know?
It always comes back to the serum with you, Sam.
Well, that's the literal, that's why we're here. This guy. All right,
just
let's
spit
go.
all over the screen. So check this out. So now we're gonna look at Project 863 Plus.
What if the journal is the recipe to the antidote and Deb hid the key to the car to hope we would find the recipe to the antidote to save Wes?
So that's a good idea. The only issue is we don't have access to that journal.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. And when we saw, there was.
I see what they're saying. The book that Matt found inside the Mountaineer. When Matt found it, Woods opened it, they broke it open, and the pages were blank. And there was a lot of people from Subject 4, you guys, saying that Matt should probably use a black light and all that. He tried, and there was nothing. It was like an empty journal. Unless there's probably more to it.
Nothing inside the journal whatsoever.
And we checked it a few times, and like we did black
Oh yeah,
light.
that's right. They also gave it away.
I don't know. Do your words ever just like feel like they literally get caught in your throat, and you're like, oh, I need to take a breath or something?
Words aren't physical.
Whoa.
They can be metaphysical though.
So what am I saying? We did look through this journal. It was blank. We looked at it under black light. And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of fans wanted us to experiment more with it. But
If it's not under black light, like,
what's
There
going to be
was also
in there?
another suggestion of using heat.
I just feel like those are just too spy. You know what I mean? Like, why though? Why would someone, you know what I mean? But we're talking about ancient history. We don't even have the journal anymore. I say we
Yeah.
move on from it. I say we let it go. Has anyone noticed the two differences? In here, he's wearing white. Or it's just the same thing reflecting. But when he came back, he's all black like the other times we've seen him.
There's also a good chance when he left he was wearing a sweater or something, and then he came back with his jacket on.
Wearing a sweater, it was 100 degrees out,
Well,
Sam.
I don't know his life, but you know what I mean? Like,
Wasn't a great theory.
we don't
Puts on more clothes.
but we don't know where
Ow.
he went.
I really hit my knee on the table just then.
I'm sorry about that.
Instant karma.
Yeah, so maybe, or maybe he left not in all of this gear and stuff. Maybe he has like another outfit or like a normal.
Yeah.
There's a normal.
Like people
look to
change,
him.
but the thing is like my thing is he's always wearing this mask.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I mean?
might
Like,
be wearing the mask there.
I'm sure he is because it seems as though it's something that keeps him alive.
Yeah. If you notice it here, it's like one of the lights is out and like one of the tubes
Yeah.
is like cracked.
seems
So
like
it
he's
looks like
having
he's
some
falling
problems.
He needs
apart.
a new
Yeah.
mask. He didn't have any sort of wardrobe in his RV. That was it.
Oh, true.
I mean, we didn't go through his car though. I don't know why I'm defending this guy's wardrobe
That's
so
true.
much.
It's like way scarier to her that he's not fashionable.
I know, I'm like, no, this guy can't just have one outfit.
In the text chats, using the phone, assuming they were talking to Wes during these chat messages changed a bit, where some of them were nice messages and others were not so nice. And this could have been Wes gaining back a little bit of himself, then snapping back into Phantom Wes.
Interesting. I mean, when we were texting the Phantom, who I guess we're assuming now is Wes, there was a significant tone shift.
On one hand, I thought it was Cyphus, and I just thought like he
Yeah.
was super manipulative. And now, you know, it's one of these Phantom guys, and he might just be like mentally ill.
Are we all though?
Maybe, probably just a little bit.
Did anyone hear the Phantom say over the wiretap at the end of the video, someone was here, then immediately hear his voice say strike 3? What?
I didn't.
But that's my question. Can we rule out that Cyphus, we are no longer looking at Nelson Cyphus? I mean, we shouldn't exclude him, but like put him on a back burner. Like, this is Nelson's work. This is Nelson that's doing this to us. Now that we know it more and more, especially in the last Project 863 video, that we're reading letters from Deb to Wes. And now we know that it's can we actually physically say now this is actually Wes now? And can we rule out Nelson Cyphus?
Didn't hear that.
No, there was no strike
I don't
3.
know.
I mean, we heard him say someone was here, but I didn't.
I listened to it again, but I couldn't hear it. Maybe I missed it.
Maybe you wanted to hear strike 3, so your brain just made you hear strike 3.
Yeah.
You know how that happens sometimes?
No.
Well, your brain's not powerful enough.
To have voices in your
Yeah,
I couldn't hear strike 3. I mean, we already know where the first strike one was, the Mountaineer. him breaking and destroying the mountain air and spray painting strike 1. Then by him locking Sam, Matthias, and Woods inside the vault and smashing the Apple II. Taking the vials and smashing the Apple II and looking at the camera saying strike 2. We haven't gotten to strike 3 yet. There was no strike 3 permitted yet into this. I'm still saying that there will be a strike 3, especially since they've already taken the vials. You know what I mean? But I didn't hear that in the last video, him saying strike 3. I might have missed it too, I don't know, but I didn't hear strike 3.
It's in your head.
Your brain can't control the voices.
The voices in her head.
The voices.
They're powerful.
Powerful. Cold read, go.
Mara said, what?
Best cold read.
Okay.
Don't look over it.
Not 100%.
Next! Sorry. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you coming in today.
Not 100% sure where to post theories, but here's a thought. Yeah, so we're gonna make a theories spot for the 863 Plus. Apologies that that's not there. But here's a thought. If you remember the tape, there was a section there. Deb said that Wes knew what Nelson would do to him. Then there was also a section of tape where it says something about nipping a virus in the bud. What if the experiments that Deb was working on were actually a bioengineering virus or something that they were testing? Not unheard of to use biological weapons, especially by big or shady companies, which it had sounded like Nelson was doing in some of the Apple II transcripts, as he and Wes were arguing about the government contracts that Syphus had picked up without telling Wes. Now that letter from Deb mentioned about Wesley's health, namely mental, due to the serum's effects that has been injecting, as she says directly in the letter. Then Wesley contacts her, blaming her for the way he is, saying that it's her fault. Could Nelson have used this biological weapon that he assumingly forced Deb to create, as in more Apple II transcripts she was going against some of the experiments, including one dealing with radiation, which is known to be contained in all the serums, against Wesley? Is he blaming her for creating the serum that now sounds like it's to be killing him if he doesn't keep using it? Maybe that's why he and Deb had to go separate ways. He was getting too desperate to use the serum rather than waiting on the antidote that Deb is supposedly working on. I think that's a solid theory.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably accurate. I vibe with this heavy.
Yeah.
It's gotta be what's happening.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that much into it. Like, I knew that there were test subjects, people who were getting injected with the serum. And we found out that Wes was one of them. And it might be killing him, because at first we thought it was Syphus was the one who was doing all this to get the serum because he needed it. He needed life's blood. And now that we know it's Wes, so, and what that was saying, she's saying that Wes does blame Deb for not coming up with a cure for him, and instead of coming up with a cure, he is now forced his hand to use the serum more frequently. You know what I mean? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Like, I'm so immersed into this. It's so crazy. We're gonna be doing more We Are 863 reaction videos besides the Project 863. So, I mean,
Feels very plausible.
I feel good knowing that the guy under the mask is Wes. Maybe there's still a little part of him that wants to help.
I do
Maybe.
too.
Yeah.
Maybe. If Wes is the Phantom, then who is the Phantom talking to when he said someone was here? I'm still holding on to Wes and the Phantom are two different people.
I mean, my assumption is that this Phantom, I mean, I think it's probably Wes, but was talking to Syphus.
Yeah.
Because we've never actually directly communicated with Syphus. Like,
Yeah.
we thought we were texting with him, like, all of a few months ago, and then found out, like, oh no, he's more of the head honcho.
I don't think so.
No?
Because I think Syphus is far more detached from this. I just don't think that, like, Syphus would be involved with, like, the whereabouts of who's in whose RV.
I see what you're saying.
I think that there's several different Phantoms.
What's happening, guys? Despite the mental exhaustion I'm sure you're all feeling, remember to make smart choices. I get that curiosity overshadows fear, but please be safe and trust.
See, where Woods is going, the process that Woods is going through and thinking about Syphus is detached from this. That's the same conclusion I had once Matthias had read that letter. At first, I thought it was Syphus from the phone call saying Cyphers, this is not Cyphers, and then we find out it was a phantom. And then from Matthias, them getting into the Winnebago and finding those letters, and us finding that Wes is the one who's been doing all this to them. He's the one who's been locking them in and all that. Hit Woods on top of the head, and it seems like to me, like Woods is saying, Cyphers is detached from this. Like, he has nothing to do with this at all. Like, he's clueless in a way. It's not to the point where we can rule him out, but at this point in time, we have evidence that puts Wes there instead of Cyphers. You know what I mean? So I understand Woods has the same point. Me and Woods have on the same thing. Like, that's where my head's at with it. Cyphers is not part of this.
Each other, don't let them tear you apart. I don't know. I feel like we got through that just fine.
Yeah, it's okay to have difference of opinion.
Yeah, it's okay that we're not on the same page.
We have a bigger goal.
We got out alive. That's what matters.
Yeah, no, I mean, was it a great experience? No. Did we communicate with each other? No.
Are these ever good experiences?
Yeah, are they ever good experiences?
I understand, but I get what the person was saying.
So I don't know if anyone else had posted about this, but I just wanted to say something I thought. I know that everything is pretty obvious that the Phantom is Wes, but what if the Phantom stole those documents? Like, think about it. He could be stopping the letters from ever reaching the respective people they were supposed to reach. It's a bit far-fetched, but it could be possible. I don't think so.
Wait, what?
I mean, I think that would be a lot of work. I mean, maybe, but they seem like pretty personal and specific documents.
Yeah, they're kind of just sitting in a cupboard next to his bed like he read them at night or something.
Unknown versus certainty. This is a theory from what little we know. It seems like Wesley was caught in the middle of a fight between Deb and Nelson. Wesley was just an innocent person who got dragged into this because he was forced to choose a side. But for him, it wasn't easy to just choose. On one side, there's Deb, his lover, and on the other side is Nelson, his best friend. With Nelson, he had already built a relationship for many years. If Wes chose him, he thought he'd have a stable ground to stand on. Since it was someone he knew for those so many years, he thought he could trust him. I mean, I feel like that kind of checks out with the argument we heard on the tape. Holy cow, this is so much longer than I thought it was.
Whoa.
Oh wait, okay, too long, didn't read. Wesley cannot go into the unknown with Deb, who will save him because he's clinging onto familiar territory with Nelson and is now paying the price deeply. So yes, this theory is something that I kind of see myself believing, is that Wesley was kind of like the middleman. I mean, clearly he was like the co-founder of this company with Cyphers, so I would assume they had a close and personal relationship, and kind of got torn and stuck in the middle between that and his romantic partner, Deb. I feel like there was probably a lot of conflict between the three of them.
Yeah, money, power, or love.
Or love.
Why not both, you know?
Can have both.
How do I become an ambassador?
Isn't an ambassador just like the title?
An ambassador is someone who invites a lot of people. So you get badges, you get various badges and things like that for inviting a lot of people to Spellbound.
Invite people.
The more people that sign up using your specific invite link, you get badges. Next! Craig Johnson says, what if after all this, Matt is actually the villain in this whole story? It really seems at times that Matt is separate from the team and goes rogue. Come on, did Deb really reach out to Matt, or was Matt the one that reached out, taking full advantage of us as number 4 to do his work? Matt always seems to be one step ahead of Woods and Sam. There are reasons.
We're on the same side.
The audacity.
Is he one step ahead because he's planned all of this and is now working with Cyphers, or is Matt Cyphers, which is why we've never seen Cyphers on camera? Come on!
No, I mean, that's...
Come on! So there are times we don't get along. Like, you get along with your brother and sister every second of every day? Straight up.
Brother and sister, look at us.
You guys grew up.
We grew up.
No, but seriously though.
Like, no one gets along 100% of the time. We are also under immense pressure.
And we're real people.
In this completely unknown situation. It makes sense that we butt heads and don't always land on the same page in
And I'm sorry I'm not perfect,
situations.
everyone that hates me right now. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry, because I'm doing the job that needs to get done. Is that okay?
Matthias is starting to scare me, kinda. It's like he's getting tunnel visioned on things and putting the team in danger as a result. Also, still don't know how I feel about how he scolded
I can see where you guys are, where that person is going is in this headspace about, because there's certain things Matt does not talk about to Sam and Woods, and being part of a team is communication. With everything is communication. And when Matt didn't communicate to Sam and Woods on a few altercations, and then the last one, which really kind of got them into a heated battle or fight, I would say, when he didn't tell them that he planted the bug, that he planted the tracker on the car. It got them mad, then both to the point where they both felt like, we can trust you, it's just that it seems that you don't trust us enough to tell us what you're planning on doing. You know what I mean? It's hard for one person to know what's going on and know the next step, and we're sitting back and we're in the blind. You know what I mean? I kind of see where that person's getting from, but Matt's is the type of person he has a big heart. We'll say that. Matt has a big heart. He definitely does. And he takes care and loves all his employees. And, come on, he wouldn't do that to Woods. That's mini Matt. But other than that, he would not, he does things because he feels that it's safer for them. And he has to be the one who, if he's the leader of it, he has to be the one who takes precautions and makes sure that his team is safe too. So he takes things into his own hands and thinks that it's safe, it's helping them. So I see where that person's coming from, but I don't think Matt's Nelson Cyphers. I don't think Matt's Cyphers at all.
And Samantha, when he's the one who went off the rails,
scold you.
And a few times, and his excuse is, "I've done so much for you already, so you owe me your trust."
How's that?
I think it was a valid point, to mention that, although we've been through together, and there are reasons why we should trust you. Deb assigned 4 subjects for a reason. It's not just subject 1 doing whatever he wants. The rapid course of events isn't really giving them time to sort out their qualms, though. Hopefully things will smooth out now that they've had a win.
All right, no taking.
Family members do fight, especially when you love somebody like that.
Okay, now let's go to the free tier.
863 team after they all had an argument.
Or staff.
Where am I?
You're just alone.
It's a family
This
thing.
is just sad.
I look like I'm about to get jumped.
Please,
guys.
Maybe template 1. Oh, it's the cat with the meal.
That's actually really funny. That's really
So I'm the
funny
lady
to me.
screaming? Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. So you're the helpless cat in this situation.
And
Great.
he's the screaming lady.
Sam's the salad.
I'm the salad. I'm just in the middle of it and trying to not be there.
Matt and Woods, small problem. Sam. Matt and Woods, Phantom. I don't get it.
Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome.
Stall while Sam is outside, unprotected. Take evidence and leave. Woods and Matt. We had to get the serum. Me thinking Wesley was going to chase after them, but then he is just the same old, fast roadrunner scaredy cat. He did run away. You made a noise, right? Yeah, she made a big noise.
I ran into the warehouse and just hit the shovel again.
It's the same thing what I said earlier.
At 8.
Well, but it's the best plan I had,
You
okay?
got it.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah, you gotta say
It worked.
Straight up, this is
Breaking
like Breaking
Bad
Bad.
vibes. Literally.
What the?
Literally.
Wait, what?
A big plastic bin?
I've never even seen Breaking Bad.
I haven't either.
We should probably watch it. Actually, probably not. It would scare us.
I don't want to watch it. Matt following the Phantom. Matt turning and saying they will cut him off. Them losing the Phantom. What?
You're sticking a stick in your spokes.
I stuck a stick in my own spokes.
Yes.
Wow, there's a lot of Matt hate in these videos.
I mean, I'm just saying we haven't had the time to really reflect and process what happened in these videos. And yes,
It's sick.
you
No, it's
making
fine.
the turn to try and cut him off did make
I
us
planted the tracker.
No,
Planted
I know
the tracker,
you did,
you
and that's
planted the
great.
tracker.
And great success. But you
That felt
also
fake.
didn't really listen to me when I
Great success.
Great success.
But I'm just saying, yes, you planted the tracker, and you also didn't listen to me when I told you that the tracker was working, saying that like the Phantom was coming back to the RV. So it's like, you don't listen to your own tracker?
I was distracted, okay? There were things that felt more pressing. Woods Exceptional Expressions Day 7, when your mom buys regular nuggies instead of dino nuggies. Atticus makes that face when he cries.
Oh, that's so sad. Do you have any
I didn't say when I make him cry.
Oh.
Now we're going on the Matthias Submissions subreddit. Check it. That's right. Still use my name on that. Get used to it, Matt haters.
There's like recall subject 1, like petition.
I swear, if you start a petition.
No, we trust you. You're a good leader. We're all just tense. We just need a vacation. That's it.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's
Very cool.
Why is 863 burning? Is this made by a phantom? Get lost.
No, it's just cool.
This does
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
cool.
resemble
That's
Breaking
very
Bad a
cool.
little
Looks
bit.
like a national treasure.
National treasure, yeah. This template, me thinking I understand it, Matt.
So I do that.
Finally.
So yeah, that's
One that works.
Now I get that. Now I understand the meme. I think people were doing it wrong.
well, but I saw someone make a meme breakdown.
Yeah,
I wish I
it's
saved
in
it.
here.
But like, it made it seem like we actually did understand it with their breakdown. That the white guy is trying to get the yellow thing.
Why is it about
but
race?
The pink guy. But the pink guy is pulling him away, preventing him from getting
Yes, you were right all along.
it. It was Agatha all along.
Can you redact that, what I just said?
What?
Thank you. It's classified. I don't want anyone to ever hear me say that about Sam.
Fisticuffs?
What?
Yeah, like
Wait.
fisticuffs. You know, like,
She just challenged you formally.
Fisticuffs? Fisticuffs?
oh, here's another explanation. Something a person wants, person A. Person B preventing it from happening. Yeah, that's... What did you think it was?
It changed from picture to picture,
Yeah.
so I was like, I don't understand this.
Yeah. Checks out.
Remember to Breathe comic, Matthias poster. If y'all want them, I'll make more.
Very cool.
Oh, that is cool. It is my job to keep people safe, and no one respects the people that try to keep you safe. They just want to yell at them.
Yeah,
all the
tell
time.
me about it.
Okay, you got me. How the tables have turned. Look at this thing. This is an animation.
I like
That's Sam.
That's me.
that flaming logo.
Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Good
That's
stuff,
wood.
Jesse.
I like it. Thank you for making this.
Is that skin I see?
Yeah, that's skin.
I mean, it's either skin or it's like one of those, like, some people have like layers, like mask things. My only thought is because if he's so...
Teen Wolf Dread Doctor. Because that's what it looks like. Teen Wolf Dread Doctor. Or Mortal Kombat Cabal. That's what it really looks like. It looks like between the Dread Doctors from Teen Wolf and Cabal from Mortal Kombat. I'm just saying. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Between those two, Cabal or the Dread Doctors from Teen Wolf?
Damaged? That he, like, what if he, like, there was a fire, like, what if his, like, skin is all burned and so he has, like,
Bandages?
like, bandages on his face?
What if it's not?
I mean,
It
maybe
looks
it's
What
just...
if this
Yeah,
mask
it's-
contraption isn't even what we think it is?
The only reference I have is like Bane from The Dark Knight. Like really, truly.
And what does his mask do for him?
It just keeps him alive.
But it looks like there's liquid in those little vials, which is
I'm
just...
pretty sure there is liquid in those little vials.
Clearly he's falling apart.
Good riddance. Matt, it bothers me that you sometimes can't trust me. Woods, don't go into the bathroom. Matt, okay, I want to see it. That's not like about trust.
I had nothing to say.
No, it's not. Let's move on.
Look
Whoa.
at that. That's really cool.
Fan art of Deb and Wes on different sides. Deb being on Project 863 side and Wes being on Syntec side.
That's cool.
Very, very cool. Does that look like Natalie Portman to you?
No.
No. Okay.
What's with you and Natalie Portman?
It's just what I imagined Deb would look like for some reason.
Okay.
I've seen her in a lab coat twice.
So checks out.
Checks out.
Checks out.
We shouldn't have been here. He caught us breaking in. Well. How the turntables. Yeah, I mean,
didn't even think
truly.
about that.
Like
Yeah,
he's
we got
breaking in
him.
here so many times.
Suck it, dude. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck it. What?
Oh, that's cool. Phantom versus Subject 4.
SJL. That's cool.
That's very cool. Let's see.
Wasn't the Mountaineer Debs?
I don't.
Mountaineer's not Debs.
I guess we don't know who it originally belonged to, but this theory is saying if the Mountaineer actually belongs to Wesley, like the Phantom that may have been breaking in and stalking us this entire time, and we assume that based on the heart at the hiding spot, he and Deb were in some kind of close relationship, why were there kids' toys in the car? Does that very subtly imply that they might have a child? And if they do, could it potentially be the kid we assumed to hear on the tape recording? And whether that's the case or not, why did Wesley want us to hear that recording? Or was the Mountaineer later stolen by another?
That right there, that Reddit, oh my gosh. That one was kind of, because there was a whole bunch of stuff in that Mountaineer when they took it out. Wow, that really makes you think. And like their love, and then, What do you guys think? I'm like puzzled right now. Like, oh my god.
Phantom, who then planted the tape recording for Cyphers. Wow. I don't think the person on the tape sounded like a child. I know like some people did, but to me it sounded like a grown man. But I definitely think Deb and Wes like were in a relationship, and we never really found an answer for the toys that were in the Mountaineer.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect the Phantom to have a child, to be honest.
Or they stole the car from someone and then started using it as a stakeout vehicle. Like,
true.
I don't know.
Ooh, what is that?
That's kind of funky.
I tried with the Syntec colors. I think I prefer it in the green.
Whoa.
It's like kind of like a Pink Panther-esque.
863, but with the Syntec snakes in the Syntec color.
This reminds me of like the aesthetic of art class when I was in like elementary school, if that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like it's very specific, but
I know what you're talking about.
When I went to elementary school?
When you went to elementary school.
You're like, I vaguely remember.
I was teaching.
The art.
Yeah, I was teaching.
Really? Franklin Elementary?
That's right.
No. Error.
I think it's
Ghost
just a
of
gift.
Error.
863, Vial, Mountaineer.
This is cool.
They're very cool. All of the important things we found. Oh, very cool.
Like that little animal.
The injector gun is so unsettling. It feels like a corporate video. Oh.
No!
Eerie.
Oh, it's getting dark. There's a key hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. We got the box.
This is like everything that's been happening.
It's like Adventure Time animation.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I want to see us in this.
Yeah.
I will find you, 863.
I think that's a Deb.
Just kidding.
Very, very cool. The team moves the community to Spellbound Plus, the subreddit. We're gone, reduced to atoms. We're still here.
We're still looking at the subreddit.
But you should sign up for Spellbound Plus.
Yeah, I like both. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to We Are 863, where you help us solve all of these crazy things and maybe get us to laugh along the way and loosen up. I appreciate that very much so. So thank you very much. If you're new here, subscribe, check out the other channels, links in the description, and we'll see you next time.
If for some reason you missed the main episode, click here. If you'd like to see some of the behind the scenes, check out Behind 863 here. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Now, let's see. With those, we're really like seeing how some of us being subject for and going into our theories and ideas, it really makes you think and process a lot of stuff, and it goes off on a lot, and some do explain a lot. The theories that you guys have, I applaud, because like it's very good insight and it makes you think a lot. And it's like I said, throughout this whole Project 863 thing that's been going on, everything's been a puzzle. And it's like with us being subject for and giving up our theories and ideas of what's going on, they're like pieces to a puzzle, and then we're trying to fit them all in alongside Matthias, Sam, and Woods. So I applaud everything, and I will be doing more of these reaction videos to Where Are 863 besides doing just the Project 863. So I will be doing more of those, and then like I said, I will be going on my Spellbound Plus and going through some of the stuff that I've put out there and other people has put out there too as well. And there is another platform besides these two, which is behind Project 863. If you guys want to see me react to that, leave a comment down below letting me know that you guys are interested in that, and I'll start doing those too also. So if you guys are willing to join the Project 863, go to the Project 863 channel, just like, comment, subscribe over there. Same thing with We Are 863, and go get Spellbound Plus and start coming out with finding your own theories out, helping the team, because we are subject 4. And I'll put the original link for this video in the description below, along with Spellbound Plus. And make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Ladies gang, out.